Hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jazmin Dennise and I am back with another video. I know it's been a while. It's because your girl finally deleted some stuff off her phone, including iMovie, to have some memory to create some more content until my money get up to get a camera. So yeah, that's where we at right now. So if you have not done so, yeah, go ahead and subscribe to your girl. I'm trying to get back in this YouTube thing because people want me to do it. So I'm trying to get back to it. But I'm just giving y'all a video. And in the beginning, y'all saw me shape with what is it? Straight edge. Yeah, there we go. Straight edge. Fingernail clipper, straight edge, those better with shaping and stuff. And I use a 100 grit file. I got this from my local beauty supply store. You can get these from Sally's. Also the straight edge you get from Sally's or your local beauty supply store. But if you're not licensed or a current student enrolled in a cosmetology school or nail school, you can't really go in them. So just go to Sally's. It'll be a little bit more expensive, but just go in Sally's. But I'm just gonna give y'all freestyle. I don't think I'm gonna talk much. So I don't know. Like it's I guess my debut back on YouTube. So I'm just gonna show y'all a little mini freestyle that I came up with since nobody wants to select freestyle for booking. So here you go. Enjoy. I'm just playing, I'm back. So I'm going in with my dehydrator acting like it's a primer because I didn't want to use my primer, but the primer I do use is the Young Nails. Give me a second. Young Nails Protein Bond. I love it. I don't really have problems with it. And then I went in with Valentino 101 and what is that, 107 Valentino? And Core White from Young Nails. And the crazy part is I forgot I had Core White out and I don't even use it at all. So yeah, I don't even use that color. But I want to do a freestyle. So the pinky was a ombre. And what I learned, and I got this trick from another nail tech on Instagram that I follow when doing ombre, because I was wondering why my ombre just never looked blended. Will I say my ombre is the best? No, it still got some work to do, but it looks 10 times better than it usually do. So what I learned when you're doing ombre, the main color, you want to put it kind of as far as you can, dang near especially when it's long nails like this, you want to put it onto the nail plate. You see how long I put the color, and then when you go in with your cover color, where you place it, you want to place it literally on top of where it ends so you can get that nice blend and not under it. So that's why when you do that, when you spread it out into the nail to make it blend, it actually blends a lot better than I was doing before. So that's a little helpful tip for people that's trying to understand why their ombre is not looking as blended. It does get harder the darker colors you use, but it's really not that hard. It just takes a lot of practice, and I realize that. But that's a helpful tip for people that want to learn ombre. Okay, moving on to the next nail. On this nail, I am doing a kind of like a marble with a gold foil around. And what I learned about marble, the best way for it to not mix all your colors together or make it look muddy is to put your darkest color first. Yes, to me, obviously, I didn't have common sense, but when you're doing marble, you want to put your darkest color first, then the lightest, so it don't start blending all together. But of course, the more you keep playing around with it, it's gonna blend eventually. But for you to get that perfect marble, put your darkest color first and keep stacking it based on dark to light, and it will make your marble look 10 times better. Okay, right here I'm going in with my Young Nails Speed Clear. I really, 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 really adore their clear. Of course, there's other brands, but I just personally love their clear. And I probably didn't even explain what monomer I use. I use Young Nails monomer as well. So yeah, I love their monomer. I love their clear. I love the protein bond. You can try it. Now, this stuff is a little bit more on the expensive side. So if you're a beginner, I wouldn't just off the rip start buying this stuff. I would start small. But if you're willing to do that, like you got money because you don't want to buy it, and just because it works for somebody doesn't mean it's going to work for you or you're going to like it. So start small, then get big. That's what I did. But I genuinely love the clear. It literally goes on like butter. The monomer, I'm used to the smell. I don't think it's that strong. Like it's strong, but it's not like overbearing. But I really like it. Okay, now I'm going in with Poppin from Nail Heaven, and it's one of my favorite glitter acrylics. It is similar to Dirty Sprite. It just have bigger glitter flakes in there, but and I don't know if I announced this or not, but everything that I'm using will be down below just in case you want to buy any of these acrylics and you just don't know the websites or whatever. Some of them are a little more expensive than others. They're not like your Amazon brands. They're not Glam and Glitz prices. Like they're a little expensive. They're on the expensive side, but you pay for what you get, and obviously everybody knows the more expensive it is, the better the quality it is when it comes to like nail stuff. Um, so yeah, I will leave everything down below for you to click on or purchase. Literally no affiliation, so nothing's going to me. I ain't that big. But yeah, just check below if you want to try any of this. Okay, so when going on to the next nail, this one was kind of random. It wasn't like my initial idea because I was just gonna do another ombre like the pinky. Um, the same color, and then I was like, let me do it with the dark color. But then I'm like, no. If I was doing somebody's hand, this would be considered a freestyle set, and that's why I would like for some of you guys, if you book a freestyle, so I can freestyle. Thank you, future. There you go. But I was just like, you know what? Let me just play around with this nail. Like, I think it's cute. I love this color. I love the blue. So I went ahead and just did whatever with this nail. It kind of just came to me as I went. It wasn't like an initial idea. Like as soon as I laid the color, I was like, "Ooh, let me add this. Ooh, let me add this. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it right there." So yeah, I kind of just had fun with this finger. Okay, for the stars, I wanted to get them to stay without using glue, so I went ahead and just used very, very, very tiny amount of clear acrylic. And of course, I went in with my wax pencil and I went in and boom, it stayed instead of using glue. I don't know. I didn't want to use glue. I thought it'd just be easier just using clear acrylic. But then I was struggling to get that one to flip, as you can see. And I still don't think I announced. Y'all don't mind my table. My table went through some things. I dropped some acrylic on there. That's why a piece of the paint gone. So you probably like, why is your background raggedy? I know it's raggedy. I don't need you to announce that. I know it's there. Uh, Soon I was gonna sand the top of this all off, all the paint off, and do my own design on my table. So I'm basically gonna custom make my own table. But that's besides the fact. They ain't got nothing to do with the video. But don't, I just realized that. I ain't announced like, hey, don't mind my background. But don't mind my background. But yeah, anyways, back to the what we was doing at hand. I'm going back in with my Speed Clear by Young Nails. There we go. That's it. There it is. Another thing I forgot to mention, since I was kind of winging this nail and I didn't know what I was doing, so I kind of made it really thick. So for reference, if you're doing encapsulations just like this, or not just like it, but like a color in the background with like stars or lips or a moon on the back, make the color as the background, make it thin. Of course, not make it like not thin to make it blotchy, but thin. So when you add this stuff on there and then you encapsulate it, it will still look like a nail and not like a brick on a finger. So yeah, just for future reference. I like I told you I was winging it. So yeah, I forgot to encapsulate this nail, so that's why I went back in. But I realized a lot of people always ask like, how do you clean out your brush from like acrylic and stuff? Of course, when you're applying acrylic on the nails, you need to wipe your brush off constantly in between each bead. And when you're done, just swirl it in your monomer, get it out, make sure all the acrylic's out, and then take your finger. I want to use your skin just in case your skin don't become irritated over time, but get the excess liquid out. Now, as you see, I went back in with my 100 grit file just to shape. You know, I want to get to the point like I don't need to go back in and shape for real. But you still got to learn, still understand techniques, what works best for you. And that's what I realized. So I'm just going in shaping and then filing any imperfections on the top to make sure it's all smooth and level. Now, I'm going in with my Wave Gel top coat. Although I really like this top coat, I feel like there's better ones out there. I would love to try. So if you have any recommendations, please leave some down below. I was hearing Madam Glam. I was hearing Valentino. I just want to buy the best one or the top ones and just try them out and see for myself. But I really adore Wave Gel. I got this from my local beauty supply store. I think it was like $6 if I'm not mistaken. But I like it. I think my nails look pretty shiny with it. So yeah, and then I'll go ahead and put it in my lamp for 60 seconds. And we're going to go ahead and take it out and voila. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoy this little fake quarantine freestyle. Like I said, go ahead and subscribe to your girl down below. Hit that button, comment, like, again, subscribe, share if you got to. Do what you got to do. But of course, I will be back with more videos of freestyles, hopefully with other stuff as well. So I hopefully see you soon in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.